Okay, so it is day 3, um, June the 23rd, 2021. And so this is the third day of the fast. Um, so today was really tough. I was sick most of the day. Um, my head was hurting. I was nauseous, extremely weak, um, and had some spasms in different parts of my body. Um, and I can't blame track practice for the kids because they didn't go to track practice today. So we had another outdoor activity, but that was a little bit later, and it was so bad. I was feeling so bad up until it was time for me to go. To the point where I when I was dropping my son off to get on the bus with the football team, I told him, I said, I don't know if I'm going to be there because I was so weak, so sick, so nauseous. My head was hurting so bad, and I had tried to take the day to relax, drink water. I didn't wake up that way, right? I did not wake up that way. I got woken up at 3 a.m. Had a wonderful prayer, and God spoke very clearly to me. So if you remember yesterday, I was talking about I didn't really have a scripture reference, so to speak, for my fast. And so um, what he laid upon my heart was Second Chronicles chapter 20, verse 20. And so I believe the Lord thy God, so shall you be established. Believe his prophet, and so shall you prosper. So I feel very strongly that that is the scripture reference he has for me. So not only am I studying that 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 particular verse, the focus is on that particular verse, but the entire chapter, which interestingly enough, Jehoshaphat actually called a fast. Um, so during that time, and God just did mighty things. Basically, God was just like, sit back, relax. The battle isn't yours; it belongs to me. And just kind of went in and confused the enemy, and the Moabites and Ammonites were just fighting each other and all this stuff like that, and they got the victory. That's kind of like a brief overview, but I thought it was so interesting that when I went back to read the actual chapter, that it was based in a fast that they were Jehoshaphat was fearful because the enemy was coming against him in swarms, which I can identify with because that is definitely something I relate to in my life right now. This year, just swarms to where, like I said, my focus, my clarity has just been off. Distractions left and right, just like, oh my goodness. To the point where I couldn't even figure out, hey, what do I need to study? Um, so I'm just super thankful for that time of prayer and getting that guidance and clarity from God as far as my scripture reference to continue to guide me through this fast, which again, like I said, I'm super excited about it. And so, yes, so he dropped some other things in my spirit about sowing seeds and different things like that, which it felt very important that I sow certain particular seeds today. But I felt horrible. I mean, I didn't even want to drive or get in a car or anything like that. And so, I just had to pull it together because I felt an urgency to do it. And so I did. I had to take my son and drop him off, and I went and made some transactions, And then I sowed the seed, and y'all, I'm not joking, because I was sitting in the bank parking lot, and I'm like, let me just go ahead and do it, because I don't feel good no way. I don't feel like moving, so I'm just gonna sit here and take care of it, so it'll be out of the way. Um, just in case when I get home I can't function. And so I sat in the parking lot and I went ahead and did the transaction. By the time I got home, which was maybe 5 to 7 minutes from where I was, I was feeling noticeably better. Um, and so to the point where it just continued to lift and lift. And I ended up being able to go. And I was thankful for that. Um, and so, but yes, today was tough. Like I said, all day, headache, nausea, just weakness. But I was determined. There were some other things that I wanted to do. I wanted to check in on to try and make that appointment for my blood work, which that's a whole another scenario. So apparently, um, I need to know what type of labs that I want done in order to get them done. I'm like, hey, don't y'all know with the ones for health? What do I need to know? What type of blood work do I need to know I'm healthy? And they're kind of like, listen here, Chica, you gonna need to talk to your doctor and find out what type of labs you need, and then we'll do them because, you know, we need to know. So I'm gonna follow up and see specifically what type of labs can kind of give some insight into where I am now. And then, like I said, I already have the appointment set up for the 9th to see, you know, where I am towards the end of the fast. Um, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, there was a little bump or ripple in my little plan. we'll we'll get that back on track. I did not, because remember, I was feeling horrible. The worst I felt um, all 3 days, even because of the length of it. But I started off in the morning. I was fine. Like I said, I prayed at 3. When I woke up, I felt good. I had a good night's sleep. And then as I got up, it just kind of hit me. It was bad. Um, and it just wouldn't subside until later on in the day. So I am thankful for that because I don't have one right now. So I'm super, super, super thankful for that because I feel horrible. And of course, I didn't want to take any medicine or anything like that. Just because, you know, detoxing the body and all that stuff. So anyway, yes, so I did not go get a scale. Didn't happen. We'll try again tomorrow. So tomorrow got a kind of somewhat busy day, but I'm just thankful that right now I have had relief from the headache and the nausea and the pain. And I'm thankful for the 3 a.m. prayer and just the scripture guidance. So I'm actually getting ready to, when I log off of here, I'm going to do my actual written journal. And then I will go ahead and do some more studying. I didn't get to really study the way I really wanted to today, just because I was feeling so bad. The just the general knowledge that I had from it was from this morning when I prayed, and I kind of snuck down here into my prayer closet and looked over the scripture and stuff like that. Just because I was so excited, but I haven't had an opportunity to revisit it. So I'm going to do that once I log off and do my fasting journal. So yes, that was today. Today was pretty bad. It was probably the worst day as far as headache, nausea, weakness, some spasms and things like that. But I was able to push through, and God just was faithful, and it broke over me, so that I had an opportunity to go watch my son. So that was pretty cool. So that's it for today, day 3. We will see you back tomorrow.